I just realized I totally forgot to introduce you guys to Old Red. So Old Red is one of our newest additions to the farm, and he loves case, tractors and harvesters. He does not like any of the green stuff, so he is a good old boy. We like him here. But we're gonna head over here to the harvester, and we're gonna get put away because we are all done with harvesting until next year. So that is a huge milestone for the farm. And for this episode, we're going to focus on getting the cornfield fully mulched, so it's ready to go. In addition to that, we need to roll the grass field and take our corn into town to the corn dryer. But in the interim, for right now, we're going to go ahead and stop here because I just thought about something. I'm going to go grab the truck because after we park the harvester, I don't want to have to walk all the way back over here. So let me go grab the truck and set up on a follow me. And in the interim, we're gonna roll with the intro. In the beautiful Missouri countryside lies a little town called Alma. Join me in this series as we make $5 million and build the ultimate farm.
We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night. Oh, 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 Saturday night. I'm gonna quit my job.
Well, howdy. Welcome back here to the $5 million challenge on Alma's. We are now in episode 39, and we are partway through, or getting close to halfway through, our 14 days of Alma. We're going to start here with grabbing the grass roller because we just finished mowing one of our grass fields, and we got to do it this month. We got to get that field fully rolled because that will speed up the regrowth rate and also provide a layer of fertilizer. So let's head over here and get this rolling. And this will be a pretty fast job here. So let me just put this into a real quick time lapse here and we'll get this field done.
Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. Oh, just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd.
And we are just about done here. And like I said, this is a pretty fast field because we have a pretty big grass roller. And so it does make it a lot easier. Now let's get this all folded up. And we're going to head back over to the farmyard and we'll probably hop in the Massey. Because the next thing I want to focus on is getting the cornfield all prepped. And our first step of that is we need to mulch it. Well, I have the course play put in. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do the headlands myself because I did notice during harvesting, and I kind of noticed during planting, but wasn't really paying attention during planting because we had a worker doing it all. But I did notice it that we have spots that were not mulched or planted last year. So to prevent that from happening again, I'm going to go ahead and do all the headlands myself to make sure we get everything And then that way, when it comes time for planting, we can make sure we plant the entire field. Doesn't make a huge difference, but it does help. So let's continue on with this and just kind of ignore all the dust, because yeah, this thing does stir up a lot of dust, doesn't it? But we'll continue on with this and grab these little places here where we have some withered corn, make sure we get those. And I'll put it into just kind of a brief little jump, maybe some time lapse too. We'll see, we'll figure it out as we go.
Little by little, day by day, I'm caught in the middle of a spinning wheel where all I feel is the ice getting thinner. Step by step, day by day, I'm fighting a winner. Pushed around, I'm nowhere bound, no solid ground. How can I get back? How can I be strong? All I do comes out old. I wanna be a saint, but I ain't. I'm far from. I wanna be brave, I wanna stand tall, but I feel like I'm losing this war. How can I stand my ground when I back down each time? Time is a struggle, little by little, day by day, I'm trying to juggle. Losing track, no turning back, I'm running through fire. Step by step, day by day, burning the wire. Pushed around, nowhere bound, no solid ground. How can I get it back? How can I be strong?
Alrighty, so I am finishing up here with the third headland, and I do guys say I did a lot better job than the workers do, but well, no, it's yeah. But I have the routes up here just to make sure I am giving a big, huge cushion, so the workers won't miss anything on the up and down rows. So let's get turned around here and do a little loopy-loop. There we go. And then we're gonna get lined up here, and we will turn this over to a worker. Let's see, our nearest waypoint. We are good to go. All right. Just get over here and let's actually make sure. Yep. All right, we are good. So I'm gonna go hop in the Fent, and then we're going to pick up a bell shredder so we can give some bells to the the new cow pasture. All right, and we are just pulling up here. So yes, I did swap out the cow pasture here. Got this one here so we could have a manure and also slurry generated from it. And it is also compatible with the expandable pastures, which our last one was as well. But for right now, we need to make slurry. We need straw, so we need to get a bell shredder. So let's head in here and pick one up real quick. That's going to be under animals. All right. And I just went right past it. So we're going to get this one here, the Primar 15070M. And we're just going to lease that. We'll pay the delivery fee. It's worth it. It saves our time. It's just totally worth it to pay the delivery fee. Let's get this connected up here. I'm going to grab some bells and get them loaded into it so we can get them out there into the field. You know, I really do love this this bell spike with this little auto load. For some reason, and I really hope that this gets addressed in the upcoming game whenever that does happen, which hopefully we believe is all going to be FS25. Fingers crossed it will be, and there'll be an announcement which probably came out. Let me fix this bell here real quick if I can. Okay, maybe not. Anyways, I'm sure, well, I'm hoping that by the time this video comes out, we will have had an announcement for it, and hopefully it's FS25 and coming out at the end of this year. But one of the things I really hope they address in there is bell physics, because the bells are really messed up, and in lots of ways. One of my favorites is the exploding bells. I don't know if you've experienced that, but if you're not using, auto load stuff with bells, you probably have experienced the exploding bells. And some of you know, some of you don't, but it is a problem. But anyways, we got 4 bells loaded in there, so let's get this connected back up and then take it over to the pasture and shred these bells. Oh yeah, it's working. So that was the problem. We just have to use a bell shredder to get the straw loaded into this pasture. Which, no big deal, no big deal. So I'll get the rest of these bells loaded up, and then we will probably, after that, head into town to get our corn delivered to the corn dryer. All right, let's hop here in the semi and get our corn loaded into here. Let's see here. How much do we have? Where are you, corn? So let's go. We are 219,000, which I don't know if that's all going to fit in here. I think it will. I don't know. This is a very large trailer. Yes, it's on real capacity. But let me get this corn all loaded in, and we're going to take it into town because we want to get it processed through the corn dryer. All right, we did get all of it in here. The trailer has a capacity of 240,000, so we got just enough room. A little bit to spare. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the front bin, which is the full 120,000 liters, loaded into the dryer. So let's get this turned on here. And what we're going to do is we're going to set this over to distributing. And then we're going to hop back in the truck, and we're going to take the rest of the corn over to the grain mill because we want to make both corn flour and fine corn flour. Fine corn flour comes from dry corn, whereas corn flour comes from corn. So let's get this loaded into here, and then we will be able to distribute both the corn flour and the fine corn flour over to the bakery to make cornbread and sweet cornbread once we get butter for the cornbread plus butter and sugar for the sweet cornbread. All right, we got all of our corn delivered here. So we're going to head back to the farm, and if you want to keep watching more farming sim content, over here on the right, we're going to have a link over to our latest Folly Spring video, so be sure to head over there and check it out.